Stars calling, birds are singing, hearts ain't meant for all this stinging. Got a pole, let's start the fixing, catch some peace, with any luck we'll be grinning.
Water's calm, tide is flowing, throw the line and keep on going. With the breeze our love's renewing, got no worries when we're doing what we're doing.
Hey darling, why don't we go fishing? Mighty tired of this arguing, the love will miss.
Such a beautiful day, no need for tripping.
Let's get the boat and go fishing. Stars who guide us in the moonlight, casting lines under this starlight. In your arms the world's alright, from sunrise until the night. Hey darling, why don't we go fishing?
Hey guys, Uncle Jeff again with the East Texas Outdoorsman. We are at a little private lake today. Belongs to a buddy of mine. Y'all gonna be real interested to see this because this little lake has probably some of the biggest brim that I've ever caught in my life. Stick around, stay tuned. You're not gonna want to miss this one. All right, guys, I'm gonna show y'all how I like to rig up here. Now I like to rig up with these bigger brim. I like to rig up with a little bit larger hook than what you would normally think about for brim fishing. It's not huge by any means, but it's just a long shank. I'm gonna see if I can get it up here to show y'all. It is a long shanked hook, and I like a little bit bigger one so I don't catch them little brim. We will leave the little brim alone. We were going after eaters here today, and I like to use this little bit bigger hook. And of course now I like to tie. I guess what this is it's just a knot that my daddy always taught me to tie, and it's I think they call it a clinch knot or something like that. But it is just a really, really good knot. And then I like to take just a small split shot, and I like to put it about maybe 8 inches or so above my hook. I don't know if y'all can see it there. See it right there? About 8 inches above my hook. And then fishing this shallow water right here, I'm gonna come about 10 inches above that split shot. And I'm gonna put my bobber, my cork as we call it here in East Texas. And that's it. That's just as simple as it can be. And we're gonna put a little bait on that hook and we're gonna throw it out. See what happens. Stick around. About time to go fishing. Well, first one wasn't very big. We're gonna throw him back. That's not quite what we're after today. There we go. That's a little bit better fish. That's a little bit better. Oh yeah. That's not one of the giants that's in here, but that's a little bit better fish. I mean, that's an eatable one. I mean, that's big enough. pond's got a little moss in it, but it's real nice, beautiful. Well, I say pond. It's a little small lake is what it is. It's a little private lake. There he is. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. They're getting better. They're getting better. They're getting better. Getting better. Oh, there's a good one. There's a good one. Oh yeah. There's a good one. There's a good one. Yes, sir. Oh yeah, that's one of them that's in here. That fish got a little, for a brim, that fish got some shoulders on it. I'm telling you. Let's get back out there. It's a little one. Well, he's good enough. Let's go a little further out and see what we can find. Well, got a bite. I missed him. And of course, I come and drag him in across that moss right there. And kind of got a little moss on the hook. Now I'm fixing to try something a little bit different. This is a crappie magnet slab bites. And I've had these in my box forever. And I don't know that I've ever fished with them. They done got hot. I don't know that I've ever caught anything on them or even fished with them. But hey, we're gonna just put some right here on that hook. And we're gonna throw out there and just see what we can catch. Look at that. Man, it hit the water. Got one right there as soon as it hit the water. Well, I guess they work. Bad thing is though, as soon as that one fish hit, that bait was gone. These earthworms, I can catch several fish on one piece of little old tiny piece of worm. I mean, this piece of worm is probably a ½ inch long or so. I mean, it doesn't take a huge chunk of worm for these brim. And I'm telling you, you can take your kids brim fishing, and as soon as, oh yeah, there he is. Soon as their cork hits the water, I mean, you got a fish. They don't have to be a skilled fisherman to sit here and have fun and catch fish. Still got worm on that hook. Let's go over this way, see what's over there. There he is. There he is. Got him. What is Uncle Jet? Dang. Big old bass just come up there and tried to eat this brim. What did Uncle Jeff say? Blind hog found an acorn. Let's get it back out there. Ain't Sherry's gonna be happy because we gonna have, oh goodness, oh yeah, there's a good one. We gonna have a mess of brim to cook up. I'm catching a mess of fish to take over to my son's house to go fry up fish Friday night for my son and his wife and my 2 grandbabies. And we're going to film that too. I'm going to film showing y'all how I cook my fish. So that's going to be an upcoming video. And I know y'all going to want to watch that because that's one of the things I'm pretty famous for is for my fried fish. Oh yeah, there's another one. I mean, see there, just as soon. That's a good one. And there's a big bass trying to get him. Man, maybe I should have brought a bass fishing pole. Look at there. Look at there. Look at that. Huh? Look at there. That's a good eating fish right there now. You don't get much better than them big brim like that. You know, crappie and them big brim are some excellent eating fish. Well, I'll let him get my bait, boys and girls. I'll let him get my bait. There he is. Another good one. Another good one. Oh, and he got off. Pulled the hook out. I was being a little too rough with him. I pulled the hook out of his mouth. That happens sometimes. Get a little excited catching them and you'll pull the hook right out of their mouth. But it's all right. It is all right. You know, something that's been on my mind, there's one right there. And something that I want to tell y'all. Get out there and take your kids and your grandkids fishing and hunting. And I'm gonna tell y'all something else. If you've got an elderly parent still at the house or grandparents or anything, take them fishing. I mean, if you can get them to the water, take them fishing. Take them fishing. The memories that you build with your kids, your grandkids, your parents, your grandparents, heck, even just friends. And I mean, if you ain't got kids and you got a friend that has some kids and they may not fish, or they may fish, it doesn't matter. Go get their kids and take them fishing. Go get their kids and take them. If they'll let you, take them fishing. I mean, there ain't nothing in the world wrong with you taking somebody else's young'uns fishing. Oh my goodness. Hey, we're gonna let this one go, boy and girl. This one here, it ain't even big enough to stink the grease. All right, we're gonna get it off the hook. Look at that little. And if we had some jug lines or some throw lines or trot lines out, limb lines, jugs, now that right there would have been some good bait. There we go. There's a good one. There's one. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Oh yeah, fighter. And a fighter. We have already got a little old light mess in that cooler. Just a little old light mess. There we go. There's one. Oh yeah. Look at that. That's what I'm talking about. You don't have to be a professional angler with a multi-$1,000 bass boat or river boat or anything like that to be able to go fishing. You don't, oh my goodness. Yeah, there he is. That's a hog right there for a Bream. Old Hogzilla. Uh-oh. We got it. There we go. He had got us on a limb. Got us hung up. But, oh my goodness, yeah. Wait till y'all see this one. Huh? Wait till y'all see this. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that right there. What am I telling y'all? Huh? He almost lost him. I want to lose that one. Let's get back out there and get another one. Oh, another good one. These Bream are just on fire in here. Just on fire. One of these days, I'm gonna have to come down here to this little lake, and I'm gonna have to bring some artificials, throw some jigs around and stuff, and just see what these little Bream might do on a jig or something. Yes, sir. As my friend Boss Man over at C&B Outdoors says, got him, going to the house. That was for you, Boss Man. Hey, and I'm gonna tell y'all what, if y'all get a chance, go over to C&B Outdoors and like their page and subscribe to it. Man, they got some really good content over there. And another friend of mine is Vinny over at Pelican Bone. Go look up Pelican Bone. Man, he's out down there in South Louisiana, and he has got some of the best content. Crabbing, catching shrimp, jug lining for some big old catfish. He catches some big blues. Now, he does some good fishing. Well, that just got us hung up, boys and girls. We'll be back. Hey, he got unhung. He got unhung, and you ain't gonna believe this fish. You ain't gonna believe this fish now. You ain't gonna believe this. Look at this. Look at the size of this fish. And I got big old huge hands. Look at the size of this fish. This thing is massive. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look how big. Lord Almighty. All right. See if we can get another one like that. I'm gonna tell you what. Don't take many of them out there to make a mess of fish. I'm gonna tell you. And the thing is ones like that right there, they big enough to fillet. You can use your electric fillet knife or just a regular one. It doesn't matter. But I like my electric fillet knife. And you can fillet that fish right there and make it to where everybody can eat it, mama and the kids. They ain't got to worry about getting them old big bones in the mouth. Oh, there's another good one. Another good one right there. Another good one right there. Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. Look at that. There's another. Yeah. You got the hook down there pretty deep. You get this hook out and I'll be back with you. Back at you with another one. Another decent one. Another decent bluegill. Another decent. All these bluegill right here are big enough, to eat. Ain't no, we ain't really catching no little bitty ones. But I have probably caught the last 7, 8, maybe 10 fish on this same raggedy piece of earthworm. I'm talking about that piece of earthworm is barely hanging on. Barely hanging on. There he is. There he is. There he is. There he is. And what's funny is they know where this treetop is over here to my right. And just about every one of them head for that treetop over there to get me hung up so they can break it off. These fish, they know. They know. Ain't that something? You wouldn't think about a fish knowing where to go to break off a line and get off a hook, but they know. There he is. Another one. And he headed right straight for that top. Right straight for it. Let's try over this way a little further. Just see what's over there. Oh, as soon as it hit the water, there he is. He headed right for that top. Right for that top. And he got in it. Yep, he got in it. Let me get him unhung. I'll be back. All right, boys and girls. We back. We got rigged back up. Here we go.
I hung up my suit in tie one June and traded the grind for a lazy tune. Out by the water where the sun kissed the creek, I found my soul in a pole and some baiting neat. I'm gone fishing, left my worries at the shore, hooked on the breeze, I don't need much more. Heaven's in the ripples, peace in the real, gone fishing, now that's the real deal. Told my boss I'll see you never. Got a rod that's built to last forever. The fish don't care about deadlines or suits. They just wiggle their tails in their silvery pursuit. I'm gone fishing, left my troubles behind, found salvation in the rhythm of a line. No emails or meetings, just the river's sway. Gone fishing, and I'm here to stay. Folks call me lazy, but I've got it all right. Casting my cares from dawn till the night. While the world spins crazy, I'm here humming a tune,
fishing for joy beneath the big old moon. I'm gone fishing, left my worries at the shore. Hooked on patience, couldn't ask for more. The water's whisper says you belong here. Gone fishing, free and crystal clear.
I have a certain size cork, or bobber, as somebody might say, that's not from East Texas. But I like that fish to be able to totally just take that bobber right under. So I'll put that a little further down than I had been, and let's just see what happens here. Maybe we'll catch a bigger fish or something. I mean, I don't know. May not. May not catch anything. May not catch anything. Lord Almighty, I may get it wrapped around my pole like I just did. That happens. Hey, it happens. And that happens too sometimes. But hey, sometimes you find a good one. Oh, yes sir. That's a good one. Oh. Ha, no wonder. Show y'all what I got. Bass. He's going back. See y'all in a minute. All right, we're back at you. Oops. I hadn't hit it and I didn't even watch it. I was looking at the camera. Ain't that something? Yeah, let's go right back in short and just see. Hey, yes. Just as soon as it hit the bottom, as soon as it hit the water, I ain't fishing on the bottom. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Look at that. Look at that. Now we're gonna do a little more fishing. And then whenever we get our bucket full, we'll be back with you.
Well, I cast out my line with a grin on my face, dreaming of dinner but losing the race. These fish got more tricks than a fiddler's got tunes, while I sit here humming neath the light of the moon. Well, it's fishing, not catching, at least that's what they say. Some days you'll get you some dinner, some days just drift away. But I'll just sit by the water till the daylight is gone, 'cause a piece of the shoreline is where I belong. I hooked me a big one, my knees got weak. Grabbed for my net, but I slipped in the creek. Fish jumped high like a dang acrobat, left me soaking wet and laughing after that. Well, it's fishing, not catching, at least that's what they say. Some days you'll get you some dinner, some days just drift away. But I'll just sit by the water till the daylight is gone, 'cause a piece of the shoreline is where I belong. Catfish, thought I had him beat. Reached down with my net, but he knocked me off my feet. He stayed grinning on the surface like he planned it all along, while I sat in the mud just humming this song. Well, it's fishing, not catching, what they say. Some days you'll get you some dinner, some days just drift away. But I'll just sit by the water till the daylight is gone, 'cause the peace of the shoreline is where I belong. Well, I've hooked boots and branches, I've even hooked me and you, but the reason I keep fishing is it reels me in too. Yeah, I don't mind the waiting or a line that comes back bare, 'cause that water keeps reminding me that there's peace in there. Well, it's fishing, not catching, at least that's what they say. Some days you'll get you some dinner, some days just drift away. But I'll just sit by the water till the daylight is gone, 'cause the peace of the shoreline is where I belong.
Well, folks, that's going to wrap up another time on the water with Uncle Jeff. I mean, this is the East Texas Outdoorsman. You know, hey, I want y'all to comment and tell me, you want my videos longer or shorter? Do you like them, you know, around, you know, I don't know, 20, 30 minutes at the most? Or how do you like them? Let me know. Give me some feedback. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Please help me grow my channel. Y'all are doing great. We are up to 81 subscribers right now, which is, thank the Lord, man. I never dreamed I'd have that many people caring about watching me. Remember, if it walks, crawls, swims, or flies, we hunt it, and a blind hog will find an acorn. Bye.